Welcome to US Rare Coins News. If you have a state quarter dollar, stop for a moment. This small coin could be very interesting for you. The United States State Quarter program includes unique designs for all 50 states, representing history and culture. Some state quarters can be valuable due to rare mint marks, errors, and limited varieties that collectors look for. Today, we will quickly understand why these coins are important and what their value can be. For more interesting coin videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Top 1, Coin Hunter Coin Collector, and where we explore fascinating American coins, their history, their designs, and the incredible values that some rare examples can reach in the collector's market. Today, we are featuring one of the most beautiful coins in the United States State Quarters program, the 2001 Vermont State Quarter Dollar. If you have ever collected state quarters, searched through pocket change, or inherited an old coin collection, then this is a video you do not want to miss. The Vermont State Quarter is admired by collectors for its stunning artwork, historical significance, and the possibility of finding valuable examples that are worth much more than face value. Stay with us until the end because we will discuss the value of this coin and explain why collectors across the country continue searching for high-grade examples. The United States Mint launched the famous 50 State Quarters program in 1999, and it quickly became one of the most successful coin programs in American history. Millions of people began collecting quarters from every state, creating excitement among both experienced numismatists and new collectors. The Vermont State Quarter was released in 2001 as part of this historic series. Vermont became the 14th state represented in the program, and the design chosen for the coin celebrates the state's natural beauty, agricultural heritage, and famous maple syrup industry. Even today, many collectors consider the Vermont Quarter one of the most attractive coins in the entire series. Let us take a closer look at the coin itself. The 2001 Vermont State Quarter has a denomination of 25 cents, commonly known as a quarter dollar. Like all state quarters, the obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington. This iconic portrait has been a central part of American coinage for generations and remains one of the most recognized designs in the world. Surrounding Washington's portrait are inscriptions that identify the United States of America, Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and the coin's denomination. The reverse side of the Vermont State Quarter is where the coin truly shines. The design showcases the beautiful Vermont countryside, featuring the picturesque Camel's Hump Mountain in the background. In the foreground stands a maple tree with sap buckets attached, representing the state's world-famous maple syrup production. The scene captures the essence of Vermont's rural character and natural beauty. The inscriptions include Vermont, 1791, Freedom and Unity, and 2001. Every detail on this reverse design was carefully selected to honor Vermont's unique identity and rich history. Now let us discuss the technical specifications of this remarkable coin. The Vermont State Quarter weighs 5.67 grams, making it consistent with other modern United States quarters. The coin has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, giving it the familiar size recognized by Americans across the country. Its thickness measures 1.75 millimeters, providing the durability needed for everyday circulation. These specifications were carefully engineered by the United States Mint to ensure consistency, reliability, and long-term performance in circulation. The composition of the 2001 Vermont State Quarter is also important for collectors to understand. The coin is made of a copper core surrounded by outer layers of copper nickel. This clad composition gives the quarter its distinctive appearance and durability. The outer surfaces contain copper and nickel, while the inner core consists primarily of copper. This composition has been used for circulating United States quarters for many decades and helps the coins withstand years of use while maintaining their appearance. One interesting detail about some Vermont state quarters is the absence of a visible mint mark. Collectors often examine their coins closely to identify where they were produced. A coin with no visible mint mark can attract attention and encourage further research. Mint marks are an important aspect of coin collecting because they help determine where a coin was manufactured and can sometimes influence rarity and value. Whenever collectors discover something unusual about a coin, it becomes an exciting opportunity to investigate further and determine whether the coin may have special significance. The Vermont State Quarter is not only appreciated for its design but also for its place in American history. Vermont was admitted to the Union in 1791 as the 14th state. Known for its rolling hills, vibrant autumn colors, covered bridges, and maple syrup production, Vermont occupies a special place in the cultural landscape of the United States. The quarter serves as a miniature tribute to these traditions, allowing millions of people to carry a piece of Vermont's heritage in their pockets. Collectors often search for state quarters in exceptional condition because quality can have a significant impact on value. Coins that have remained free from heavy wear, scratches, discoloration, and damage are generally more desirable. High-grade examples displaying sharp details, brilliant luster, and attractive surfaces can command substantial premiums compared to ordinary circulated coins. This is why many collectors carefully inspect every quarter they encounter, hoping to discover an outstanding example worthy of professional grading. Another factor that attracts collectors is the possibility of mint errors and unusual varieties. Throughout the history of American coinage, errors have fascinated hobbyists because they are often produced accidentally during the minting process. These errors can include off-center strikes, doubled designs, die cracks, and other unusual characteristics. While most Vermont quarters are normal circulation issues, collectors always remain alert for examples that display unique features. Discovering an unusual coin can transform an ordinary find into an exciting collectible. The popularity of the State Quarters program introduced millions of people to the hobby of coin collecting. Families searched through change together, children filled coin albums, and experienced collectors eagerly awaited each new release. The Vermont Quarter played an important role in this nationwide collecting phenomenon. More than 2 decades later, these coins continue to inspire interest and remain among the most widely collected modern American coins. As the years pass, finding pristine examples becomes increasingly difficult because many coins have been exposed to circulation and everyday wear. This reality encourages collectors to preserve exceptional examples whenever they find them. Proper storage in protective holders can help maintain a coin's condition and protect it from environmental damage. For serious collectors, preservation is just as important as acquisition. Now comes the exciting part that many viewers have been waiting for. While most Vermont state quarters are worth only their face value in circulation, rare high-grade examples, exceptional specimens, and highly sought-after collector pieces can attract significant attention in the numismatic marketplace. The combination of condition, rarity, collector demand, and unique characteristics determines the ultimate value of any coin. Because of this, collectors continue examining their quarters carefully, hoping to uncover a remarkable treasure hidden among ordinary change. According to collector interest and market discussions, an extraordinary Vermont state quarter example can reach a value of $170,000. Such remarkable valuations are typically associated with exceptional collector quality coins that stand out from ordinary examples due to their outstanding preservation and desirability. Before you leave, take a close look at your coin collection, your old jars of change, and any state quarters you may have stored away over the years. You never know what hidden treasures might be waiting to be discovered. And now we want to hear from you. Do you own a Vermont state quarter or any other rare coin that appears in our videos? Let us know in the comments section below. If you have any coin that we have shown on this channel, be sure to leave a reply and tell us about it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to US Rare Coins News, turn on notifications, and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts so you never miss another exciting rare coin story. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Top 2, where rare coins, hidden treasures, and fascinating American history come together. If you enjoy discovering valuable coins and learning about the stories behind them, then today's video is going to be incredibly exciting. We are taking a close look at one of the most popular coins from the famous United States State Quarters program, the Virginia State Quarter Dollar released in the year 2000. This remarkable coin celebrates one of America's most historic states and has become a favorite among collectors around the world. Make sure you watch until the very end because we will reveal the impressive value that an exceptional example of this coin can reach and explain why so many collectors continue searching for it today. The Virginia State Quarter was released in 2000 as part of the highly successful 50 State Quarters program introduced by the United States Mint. This program was designed to honor each state in the order they joined the Union, creating a unique series that quickly became one of the most collected coin programs in American history. Millions of Americans began searching through their pocket change, building collections, and learning more about the history of their country. The Virginia Quarter was among the earliest releases in the series, making it especially significant to collectors who wanted to complete their sets from the very beginning. The obverse of the Virginia State Quarter features the familiar portrait of George Washington, one of the most recognized images in American coinage. Washington's portrait has appeared on the quarter for generations and symbolizes leadership, independence, and the founding of the United States. Around the portrait are the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. These details connect the Virginia Quarter to the long tradition of American coin design while preserving the classic appearance that collectors know and appreciate. The reverse side of the coin is where the Virginia State Quarter truly stands out. The design commemorates the founding of Jamestown, the first permanent English settlement in America. The coin features 3 ships that played a crucial role in this historic journey across the Atlantic Ocean. These ships are the Susan Constant, the Godspeed, and the Discovery. Their detailed appearance on the coin serves as a tribute to the courage and determination of the settlers who helped shape the future of the nation. The reverse also includes the inscriptions Virginia 1788, Jamestown 1607-2007, and the state nickname the birthplace of a nation. This beautiful design captures a defining moment in American history and transforms it into a miniature work of art. Now let's discuss the technical specifications of the Virginia State Quarter. The coin has a weight of 5.67 grams, which is standard for modern United States quarters. Its diameter measures 24.26 millimeters, giving it the familiar size recognized by people throughout the country. The thickness of the coin is 1.75 millimeters, ensuring durability and consistency during circulation. These precise measurements allow the coin to function effectively in vending machines, coin counting equipment, and everyday transactions while maintaining the high standards established by the United States Mint. The composition of the Virginia State Quarter consists of a pure copper core surrounded by outer layers of copper nickel-clad metal. This composition provides strength, durability, and resistance to wear. The copper-nickel outer layers create the coin's distinctive silver-colored appearance, while the copper core contributes to its structural integrity. This combination has been used successfully for decades in American circulating coinage and remains one of the most practical compositions for coins that are intended to withstand years of handling. An interesting aspect for collectors is that some examples are noted as having no visible mint mark. Coins without a visible mint mark often attract attention because collectors enjoy examining every detail of a coin's production history. Whether due to wear, striking characteristics, or collector interest, the absence of a noticeable mint mark can encourage further research and make the coin even more intriguing to those who study American coinage. The Virginia State Quarter represents much more than a simple 25-cent coin. It tells the story of exploration, settlement, and the beginnings of what would eventually become the United States of America. Virginia played a central role in American history, serving as the home of several presidents and many important historical events. Because of this rich heritage, the Virginia Quarter holds a special place within the State Quarter series and remains one of the most historically significant designs produced by the program. Collectors today continue to search for examples in outstanding condition. While millions of Virginia quarters entered circulation, only a limited number remain in exceptionally preserved states. Coins that retain their original luster, sharp details, and attractive surfaces are often much more desirable than heavily circulated examples. The quality of a coin can dramatically influence its value, making condition one of the most important factors in modern coin collecting. Many collectors also examine Virginia quarters for unusual characteristics, striking errors, and rare varieties. Throughout the history of coin production, accidental minting anomalies have fascinated collectors and sometimes become highly sought-after treasures. Whether it is an unusual strike, a die variety, or another distinctive feature, these discoveries add excitement to the hobby and encourage collectors to inspect every coin carefully. The popularity of the State Quarters program transformed coin collecting across the United States. Families collected coins together, students learned about state history, and experienced collectors eagerly awaited each new release. The Virginia Quarter became one of the standout designs in the series because of its historical importance and beautiful artwork. Even years after its release, it remains a favorite among collectors who appreciate both its artistic design and historical significance. As time passes, finding exceptional examples becomes increasingly difficult. Coins that have survived with minimal wear are often set aside by collectors who recognize their potential importance. Proper storage and preservation can help maintain a coin's condition for future generations, ensuring that these small pieces of history continue to tell their stories for years to come. Now we arrive at the part that many viewers have been waiting for. While ordinary Virginia state quarters are commonly found and generally worth face value in circulation, extraordinary examples that possess exceptional preservation, collector appeal, and desirable characteristics can attract significant attention in the numismatic marketplace. Serious collectors are often willing to pay substantial amounts for coins that stand out from the rest due to their rarity and quality. In the collector market, an exceptional Virginia state quarter can reach an estimated value of $162,000. This remarkable figure demonstrates how a simple quarter can become a highly prized collectible when the right combination of rarity, condition, and demand comes together. Before we finish today's video, take a moment to check your coin collection, old jars of change, family coin albums, and forgotten boxes that may contain state quarters. You never know when an ordinary-looking coin could turn out to be something truly special. If you own a Virginia state quarter or any other coin that we have featured on this channel, be sure to leave a reply in the comments section and tell us about your collection. We love hearing from viewers who share our passion for rare coins and hidden treasures. Don't forget to subscribe to US Rare Coins News, turn on notifications so you never miss a new video, and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next exciting rare coin adventure. Top 3, where everyday pocket change can turn into extraordinary hidden treasure, and where we explore the history, beauty, and surprising value behind some of the most talked about coins in the world. In today's video, we are diving deep into a remarkable piece from the United States State Quarters program, the Connecticut State Quarter Dollar released in 1999. This coin holds a special place in American numismatics because it represents the beginning phase of the State Quarter series, a program that changed coin collecting forever and inspired millions of people to start checking their change with new excitement and curiosity. The Connecticut State Quarter was released as part of the very first wave of the 50 State Quarters program introduced by the United States Mint. This program began in 1999 and quickly became one of the most successful coin initiatives in history. Every state was honored with a unique design that reflected its culture, heritage, and historical importance. Connecticut, known as the Constitution State, was among the earliest releases, making this coin especially significant for collectors who focus on the beginning of the series. The coin represents not just currency, but a celebration of American identity and the deep historical roots of one of the original 13 colonies. On the obverse side of the Connecticut quarter, we see the iconic portrait of George Washington, the founding father and first president of the United States. This classic design has been used on the quarter for generations and remains one of the most recognizable images in the world of coinage. Surrounding Washington's portrait are the traditional inscriptions that include United States of America, Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. This side of the coin connects modern collectors with centuries of American history and tradition, making it both timeless and meaningful. The reverse side of the Connecticut State Quarter is where the true artistic beauty of this coin comes alive. It features the famous charter oak, a legendary tree that symbolizes freedom and resistance in early American history. According to tradition, the charter oak hid Connecticut's royal charter in 1687 to protect it from being seized by the British governor, making it a powerful symbol of independence and resilience. The design captures this historic oak tree in stunning detail, with strong branches representing strength and endurance. The inscriptions include Connecticut, 1788, and the Charter Oak, reinforcing the historical importance of this legendary symbol. Now let's take a closer look at the physical specifications of this coin. The Connecticut State Quarter has a precise weight of 5.67 grams, making it consistent with all modern United States quarters. Its diameter measures 24.26 millimeters, giving it the standard size that fits perfectly into everyday circulation and coin handling systems. The thickness of the coin is 1.75 millimeters, which adds durability and strength, allowing it to withstand years of handling, circulation, and storage without losing its basic structure or form. These exact specifications are carefully maintained by the United States Mint to ensure consistency across all quarters produced. The composition of the Connecticut State Quarter is also important for collectors and enthusiasts to understand. This coin is made using a copper core surrounded by outer layers of copper nickel-clad metal. This combination gives the coin its silver-like appearance while maintaining durability and resistance to wear. The copper core provides structural strength, while the outer copper-nickel layers protect the coin and give it its familiar shine. This type of composition has been widely used in United States coinage since the early 1970s and continues to be one of the most reliable and practical metal structures for circulating coins. Another interesting detail that collectors often examine is the mint mark situation on the coin. Some Connecticut state quarters may appear without a clearly visible mint mark, which can create curiosity among collectors. Mint marks are usually used to identify the location where a coin was produced, such as Philadelphia or Denver. When a coin appears without a visible mint mark, collectors often inspect it more carefully, as this can sometimes lead to further investigation into its production history or condition. These small details are part of what makes coin collecting such a fascinating and detailed hobby. The historical significance of the Connecticut quarter goes far beyond its design and metal composition. Connecticut played a crucial role in the founding of the United States, being one of the original 13 colonies and one of the first states to ratify the Constitution. Known for its strong legal traditions and historical contributions, Connecticut earned the nickname, the Constitution State, which is proudly reflected in the coin's design. The Charter Oak itself represents the spirit of independence and the determination of early American settlers to protect their rights and freedoms. Collectors today continue to show strong interest in the Connecticut State Quarter because of its place in the early stage of the State Quarters program. Coins from the initial releases often attract more attention because they represent the beginning of a historic collecting movement. Many collectors search for coins in exceptional condition, especially those that have sharp details, strong luster, and minimal signs of wear. The condition of a coin plays a major role in its desirability and long-term collector interest. In addition to condition, collectors also look for unique characteristics, minting variations, and unusual features that might make a coin stand out from standard circulation examples. While most Connecticut quarters are common, certain high-quality or special examples can attract strong demand in the numismatic market. This is why experienced collectors always examine each coin carefully, looking for anything that might make it more valuable or unique. Over the years, the State Quarters program has inspired millions of people to take an interest in coin collecting. It brought families together, encouraged educational exploration, and created a nationwide hobby that continues to this day. The Connecticut Quarter remains an important part of that legacy, reminding collectors of the early excitement that came with each new state release. As time goes on, coins from this era become more difficult to find in pristine condition, especially those that have not been heavily circulated. That is why collectors often preserve their coins in protective holders, albums, or graded cases to maintain their condition for the future. Preservation is a key part of numismatics and helps ensure that these pieces of history remain valuable for generations. Now before we end today's video, make sure you take a close look at your coin collections, old jars, and storage boxes where state quarters might be sitting unnoticed. You never know when a simple-looking coin might turn out to be something extraordinary. If you have any coins like the ones we discuss in our videos, make sure to leave a reply in the comments and let us know what you have. We may feature your coin in an upcoming video, so don't hesitate to share your collection with us. And if you enjoy content like this, remember to subscribe to US Rare Coins News, turn on notifications, and stay connected for more exciting discoveries from the world of rare coins. $184,000. Top 4, the place where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary discoveries, and where every coin tells a story that connects history, art, and hidden value. Today's video is all about one of the most fascinating modern American coins from the famous state quarters program, the Montana State Quarter Dollar released in 2007. This coin represents the spirit of the American West, the strength of open land, and the proud heritage of Montana, a state known for its mountains, wildlife, and rugged natural beauty. Many collectors overlook this coin as simple change, but in reality, it carries a design and history that make it extremely interesting for numismatics enthusiasts around the world. The Montana State Quarter was released as part of the final phase of the United States 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program became one of the most popular coin initiatives ever created by the United States Mint, encouraging millions of people to collect every state design. Montana's entry in 2007 represents the state's admission into the Union in 1889 and highlights its identity as the treasure state. This nickname is not just symbolic, but it reflects Montana's rich natural resources, including gold, silver, copper, and vast open landscapes that define its character. The quarter captures this identity in a small but powerful artistic design that continues to attract collectors today. On the obverse side of the Montana State Quarter, we see the classic portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States. This design has been a symbol of American coinage for generations and remains one of the most recognized images in the world. Around Washington's portrait are the traditional inscriptions that include United States of America, Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. This familiar design connects the Montana quarter to the broader history of U.S. currency and preserves the timeless look that collectors appreciate across all state quarters. The reverse side of the Montana State Quarter is where the true beauty and meaning of the coin come to life. It features a striking image of a bison skull placed above a dramatic mountain range. The design symbolizes Montana's natural strength, wilderness, and deep connection to the American frontier. The bison skull represents the wildlife and Native American heritage of the region, while the mountains in the background reflect Montana's breathtaking geography. The inscriptions include Montana, 1889, and Big Sky Country, a nickname that perfectly describes the vast, open skies and landscapes that define the state. This powerful imagery makes the coin stand out among the entire State Quarter series. Now let us take a closer look at the physical specifications of this coin, which are important for collectors and coin enthusiasts. The Montana State Quarter weighs 5.67 grams, which is standard for all United States quarters produced during this era. Its diameter measures 24.26 millimeters, giving it the classic size that fits perfectly into circulation and everyday use. The thickness of the coin is 1.75 millimeters, providing durability and strength so that it can withstand long-term handling without losing its structure. These precise measurements are carefully maintained by the United States Mint to ensure consistency across all coins in the series. The composition of the Montana State Quarter is made up of a copper core surrounded by outer layers of copper nickel-clad metal. This combination gives the coin its silver appearance while maintaining strong durability for everyday use. The copper core provides internal strength, while the outer copper-nickel layers protect the surface and help the coin resist wear and corrosion over time. This type of clad composition has been widely used in modern U.S. coinage since the early 1970s and remains one of the most reliable metal structures for circulating currency. Another interesting detail for collectors is the mint mark situation. Some Montana state quarters may appear without a visible mint mark, which often draws attention from coin enthusiasts. Mint marks are usually used to identify where a coin was produced, such as Philadelphia or Denver. When a coin appears without a clearly visible mint mark, collectors often examine it more closely, as this can sometimes be due to production characteristics, wear, or specific minting variations. These small details add excitement and curiosity to the hobby of coin collecting. The Montana State Quarter is more than just a piece of currency, it is a representation of American heritage, Western culture, and natural beauty. Montana's history is deeply connected to exploration, mining, ranching, and frontier life, and this coin captures that identity in a powerful visual form. The bison skull design reflects resilience and survival, while the mountains symbolize strength and permanence. Together, these elements create a coin that tells a complete story in a very small space. Collectors around the world continue to show interest in the Montana State Quarter because of its artistic design and its place in the final years of the State Quarters program. Coins from the later years of the program are especially significant because they represent the completion of a historic national collecting initiative. Many collectors try to complete full sets, making each state quarter an important piece of the overall collection. Condition plays a major role in the value of any coin, and the Montana State Quarter is no exception. Coins that have been preserved in excellent condition, with sharp details and strong visual appeal, are far more desirable than heavily circulated examples. Over time, coins naturally experience wear, so finding high-quality examples becomes increasingly difficult. This is why collectors often store their coins in protective cases or albums to preserve their condition for future value and appreciation. In addition to condition, collectors also look for unique variations, rare characteristics, and unusual minting features that can make a coin more valuable. While most Montana quarters are standard circulation pieces, exceptional examples can attract significant attention in the numismatic market. This is what makes coin collecting such an exciting hobby, because every coin has the potential to hold something special that sets it apart from millions of others. The State Quarters program itself changed the world of coin collecting forever. It introduced a new generation to the hobby, encouraged families to collect coins together, and created nationwide excitement every time a new state design was released. The Montana Quarter continues to be a part of that legacy, reminding collectors of the creativity and history behind each release. As the years go by, finding well-preserved examples of these coins becomes more difficult, especially those that have not been heavily circulated. This increases their appeal among collectors who are always searching for coins in the best possible condition. Every Montana quarter carries with it a piece of American history, and for many collectors, that alone makes it worth preserving and studying. Before we end today's video, take a moment to check your coin collections, old jars, and storage boxes where state quarters might be waiting to be discovered. You never know when a simple coin could turn into something truly remarkable. If you have any coins like the ones we feature in our videos, make sure to leave a reply in the comments section and tell us about your collection. We may feature your coin in one of our upcoming videos. And don't forget to subscribe to US Rare Coins News, stay connected with our channel, and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts who love discovering hidden treasures. $155,000. Top 5, where everyday coins turn into extraordinary discoveries, and where history, culture, and hidden value come together in the most fascinating way. Today we are diving deep into one of the most visually powerful and historically rich coins in the United States State Quarters program, the Louisiana State Quarter Dollar released in 2002. This coin is not just a piece of metal used for everyday transactions, but a beautifully designed tribute to the culture, heritage, and spirit of Louisiana, a state known for its music, history, rivers, and vibrant traditions. If you are a coin collector or even someone who just checks their spare change, this video could completely change the way you look at your pocket coins. The Louisiana State Quarter was released in 2002 as part of the United States Mint's highly successful 50 State Quarters program. This program began in 1999 and quickly became one of the most widely collected coin series in American history. Each state was honored in the order it joined the Union, and Louisiana, as one of the earliest and most historically important states, was proudly included in the early 2000s releases. Known as the Pelican State, Louisiana has a deep cultural identity influenced by French, Spanish, African, and American traditions, and this diversity is beautifully represented in the design of its quarter. On the obverse side of the Louisiana State Quarter, we see the timeless portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States. This design has remained a symbol of American coinage for generations and continues to represent leadership, unity, and the founding principles of the nation. Around Washington's portrait are the familiar inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and quarter dollar. This classic design connects the Louisiana quarter to the broader history of American currency while preserving the traditional look that collectors instantly recognize. The reverse side of the Louisiana state quarter is where the coin truly becomes a masterpiece of storytelling. The design features a magnificent pelican feeding its young, a powerful symbol of care, protection, and sacrifice. The pelican is the official state bird of Louisiana and holds deep symbolic meaning for the people of the state. In the background, you can see a stylized depiction of the Louisiana coastline and waterways, representing the Mississippi River and the rich wetland ecosystem that defines the region. The inscriptions include Louisiana, 1812, and Louisiana Purchase, referencing one of the most important land acquisitions in United States history, which dramatically expanded the nation's territory and shaped its future. Now let us move into the detailed specifications of this remarkable coin, which are essential for collectors and enthusiasts who want to understand its physical structure. The Louisiana state quarter weighs 5.67 grams, which is standard for all United States quarters produced during this period. Its diameter measures 24.26 millimeters, giving it the familiar size that fits perfectly into everyday circulation and vending systems across the country. The thickness of the coin is 1.75 millimeters, designed to ensure durability, strength, and long-term usability even after years of handling and circulation. These exact measurements are maintained by the United States Mint to guarantee consistency across all coins in the series. The composition of the Louisiana state quarter is made up of a copper core surrounded by outer layers of copper nickel-clad metal. This combination gives the coin its silver-like appearance while maintaining strong resistance to wear and corrosion. The copper core provides internal strength and stability, while the outer copper-nickel layers protect the surface and maintain the coin's shine and detail over time. This clad structure has been used in U.S. quarters for decades and remains one of the most reliable and efficient compositions for circulating coinage. Another interesting aspect for collectors is the mint mark situation on some Louisiana quarters. Certain examples may appear without a clearly visible mint mark, which often draws attention from collectors who closely examine their coins. Mint marks are typically used to identify where a coin was produced, such as Philadelphia or Denver. When a mint mark is missing or not clearly visible, collectors may study the coin more carefully to understand whether it is due to wear, production variation, or strike characteristics. These subtle details often add mystery and excitement to the coin collecting experience. The Louisiana state quarter carries deep historical meaning beyond its design. The reference to the Louisiana Purchase is one of the most significant elements, as this historic agreement in 1803 between the United States and France doubled the size of the country and opened vast territories for exploration and settlement. This single event played a crucial role in shaping the modern United States, and the quarter serves as a tribute to that monumental moment in history. The pelican design further reflects Louisiana's identity as a state rich in nature, wildlife, and cultural tradition. Collectors around the world continue to show strong interest in the Louisiana state quarter due to its artistic beauty and historical importance. Coins from the state quarters program remain highly popular because they represent a complete collection of American states, each with its own unique story. The Louisiana quarter is especially appreciated for its meaningful symbolism and elegant design, making it a standout piece in the series. Condition plays a major role in determining the desirability of any coin, and the Louisiana quarter is no exception. Coins that are well preserved, with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal wear, are always more attractive to collectors. Over time, coins in circulation naturally lose some of their original quality, which makes high-grade examples more difficult to find. This scarcity of well-preserved coins increases collector interest and long-term value potential. Collectors also pay close attention to unusual characteristics, variations, or rare minting features that can make a coin more unique. While most Louisiana quarters are standard circulation issues, certain exceptional examples can attract strong attention in the numismatic market. This is part of what makes coin collecting such an exciting hobby, because every coin has the potential to hold something unexpected or special. The state quarters program itself had a massive impact on coin collecting in the United States. It brought millions of new collectors into the hobby, encouraged families to collect together, and created nationwide excitement with every new release. The Louisiana State Quarter remains an important part of that legacy, representing both history and artistry in a single coin. As time passes, finding high-quality examples of these coins becomes more difficult, especially those that have not been heavily circulated. This increases their importance for collectors who aim to preserve pieces of American history. Proper storage in protective holders or albums helps maintain their condition and ensures they remain valuable for future generations. Before we end today's video, take a moment to check your coin collections, old jars, drawers, and storage boxes where state quarters might be waiting unnoticed. You never know when a simple coin could turn into a surprising discovery. If you have any coins like the ones we feature in our videos, make sure to leave a reply in the comments section and share your collection with us. We may feature your coin in an upcoming video. And don't forget to subscribe to US Rare Coins News, turn on notifications, and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts who love discovering hidden treasures every day. $170,000. Top 6, where ordinary coins are transformed into extraordinary discoveries, and where every piece of pocket change may carry a hidden story waiting to be uncovered. In today's episode, we are exploring one of the most fascinating early releases from the United States State Quarters program, the New Hampshire State Quarter Dollar issued in the year 2000. This coin is not just another piece of American currency, but a powerful tribute to history, freedom, and one of the most iconic natural landmarks in the United States. If you are a coin collector, history lover, or someone who simply enjoys checking spare change, then this video is going to be extremely interesting for you. The New Hampshire State Quarter was released in 2000 as part of the United States Mint's highly successful 50 State Quarters program. This program began in 1999 and quickly became one of the most popular coin collecting movements in American history. Each state was honored in the order it joined the Union, and New Hampshire proudly became part of the early series as the 9th state featured. Known as the Granite State, New Hampshire is famous for its rugged mountains, historic significance, and strong connection to American independence. The quarter beautifully represents this identity and has become a favorite among collectors who appreciate both its design and historical meaning. On the obverse side of the New Hampshire State Quarter, we see the classic and timeless portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States. This design has been used on the quarter for decades and remains one of the most recognizable images in world coinage. Surrounding Washington's portrait are the traditional inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. This familiar design connects the New Hampshire quarter to generations of American currency and preserves the legacy of national unity and tradition. The reverse side of the New Hampshire State Quarter is where the coin truly becomes visually powerful and historically meaningful. It features the famous Old Man of the Mountain Rock Formation, which was one of New Hampshire's most iconic natural landmarks before it collapsed in 2003. This natural stone profile was known worldwide for its striking resemblance to a human face and became a symbol of strength, endurance, and natural beauty. The design captures this legendary formation along with a scenic background that reflects the rugged landscape of the White Mountains. The inscriptions include New Hampshire, 1788, and Live Free or Die, which is the official state motto and one of the most powerful expressions of independence in American history. Now let us explore the detailed specifications of this coin, which are essential for collectors and enthusiasts who want to understand its physical characteristics. The New Hampshire State Quarter weighs 5.67 grams, making it consistent with all standard United States quarters produced during the State Quarters program. Its diameter measures 24.26 millimeters, giving it the familiar size that fits perfectly into everyday circulation and vending systems. The thickness of the coin is 1.75 millimeters, which ensures durability and strength, allowing it to withstand years of handling without losing its structural integrity. These precise measurements are carefully maintained by the United States Mint to ensure uniformity across all circulating quarters. The composition of the New Hampshire State Quarter consists of a copper core surrounded by outer layers of copper nickel-clad metal. This structure gives the coin its silver appearance while providing strength and resistance to wear. The copper core inside ensures durability, while the outer copper nickel layers protect the surface and help maintain the coin's shine and detail over time. This clad composition has been used in modern United States coinage for decades and is known for its reliability and long-lasting performance in circulation. Another detail that collectors often notice is the mint mark situation. Some New Hampshire quarters may appear without a clearly visible mint mark, which can attract attention from collectors who carefully examine each coin. Mint marks are normally used to identify the location where a coin was produced, such as Philadelphia or Denver. When a mint mark is missing or not visible, collectors often inspect the coin more closely to understand whether it is due to wear, production variation, or strike characteristics. These small details add curiosity and excitement to the world of coin collecting. The New Hampshire State Quarter carries deep historical and cultural meaning. New Hampshire played an important role in early American independence and was the 9th state to join the United States in 1788. The motto, "Live Free or Die," reflects the strong independent spirit of its people and is considered one of the most powerful state mottos in the entire country. The Old Man of the Mountain, featured on the coin, was not only a natural wonder but also a symbol of resilience and identity for the state. Even though the formation no longer exists today, its legacy continues to live on through this coin design. Collectors around the world continue to show strong interest in the New Hampshire State Quarter due to its unique design and early release within the State Quarters program. Coins from the early years of the program are especially important because they represent the beginning of a nationwide collecting phenomenon that inspired millions of people to participate. The combination of historical symbolism and natural beauty makes this quarter a standout piece in many collections. Condition is one of the most important factors in determining a coin's desirability. The New Hampshire State Quarter, like all circulating coins, was produced in large numbers, but only a small portion remains in excellent condition today. Coins that have sharp details, strong luster, and minimal wear are highly sought after by collectors. As time passes, finding well-preserved examples becomes increasingly difficult, making high-quality coins more valuable in the eyes of collectors. Collectors also search for unusual characteristics, minting variations, or rare features that can make a coin stand out. While most New Hampshire quarters are standard circulation issues, exceptional examples can sometimes attract strong attention in the numismatic market. This is part of what makes coin collecting so exciting, because even a common coin can sometimes reveal something special under careful examination. The State Quarters program itself had a massive impact on American coin collecting. It introduced a new generation to the hobby, encouraged families to collect coins together, and created nationwide excitement with every new release. The New Hampshire Quarter remains an important part of that legacy, representing both natural beauty and historical pride in a single design. As years go by, coins from this era become harder to find in top condition, especially those that have not been heavily circulated. This is why collectors often store their coins in protective holders, albums, or grading cases to preserve their condition for the future. Proper preservation ensures that these small pieces of history remain valuable and meaningful for generations to come. Before we end today's video, take a moment to check your coin collections, old jars, drawers, and storage boxes where state quarters might be waiting to be discovered. You never know when an ordinary-looking coin could turn into something truly special. If you have any coins like the ones we feature in our videos, make sure to leave a reply in the comments section and tell us about your collection. We may feature your coin in one of our upcoming videos. And don't forget to subscribe to US Rare Coins News, turn on notifications, and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts who love discovering hidden treasures every day. $162,000. Top 7, where ordinary pocket change transforms into extraordinary discoveries, and where every coin carries a hidden story of history, design, and surprising value waiting to be uncovered. In today's video, we are diving deep into one of the most exciting modern American coins from the famous State Quarters program, the Nevada State Quarter Dollar released in 2006. This coin is not just a piece of everyday currency, but a powerful symbol of Nevada's identity, history, and natural beauty. Many people overlook it as simple change, but collectors know that even a single quarter can sometimes hold incredible significance in the world of numismatics. The Nevada State Quarter was released in 2006 as part of the United States Mint's highly successful 50 State Quarters program. This program began in 1999 and continued until 2008, becoming one of the most widely collected coin series in American history. Each state was honored in the order it joined the Union, and Nevada proudly became part of the later releases in the series. Known as the Silver State, Nevada is famous for its rich mining history, desert landscapes, and iconic entertainment culture. The coin beautifully reflects these characteristics and captures the essence of Nevada in a small but powerful artistic design. On the obverse side of the Nevada State Quarter, we see the classic and timeless portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States. This portrait has been used on the quarter for generations and remains one of the most recognizable images in world coinage. Surrounding Washington's portrait are the traditional inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. This design connects the Nevada quarter to the long tradition of American currency while maintaining the historical continuity that collectors appreciate across all state quarters. The reverse side of the Nevada State Quarter is where the coin truly comes alive with meaning and symbolism. The design features wild Mustangs running freely across the Nevada desert landscape with snow-capped mountains in the background. These Mustangs represent freedom, strength, and the untamed spirit of the American West. Nevada is one of the few places in the United States where wild horses still roam freely, making this design both historically and culturally significant. The inscriptions include Nevada, 1864, and the Silver State, reflecting Nevada's admission to the Union and its famous nickname tied to its mining heritage. Now let's take a closer look at the technical specifications of this coin, which are essential for collectors and enthusiasts who want to understand its physical structure. The Nevada State Quarter weighs 5.67 grams, which is standard for all United States quarters produced during this period. Its diameter measures 24.26 millimeters, giving it the familiar size that fits perfectly into everyday circulation, vending machines, and coin handling systems. The thickness of the coin is 1.75 millimeters, designed to ensure durability and long-term resistance to wear and damage even after years of use. These precise specifications are maintained by the United States Mint to ensure consistency across all coins in the series. The composition of the Nevada State Quarter consists of a copper core surrounded by outer layers of copper nickel-clad metal. This structure gives the coin its silver appearance while maintaining strength and durability. The copper core inside provides structural support, while the copper-nickel outer layers protect the surface and preserve the coin's detailed design. This type of clad composition has been used in modern United States coinage for decades and is known for its reliability, resistance to corrosion, and ability to maintain visual appeal over time. Another interesting detail for collectors is the mint mark situation on some Nevada quarters. Certain examples may appear without a clearly visible mint mark, which often attracts attention from collectors who carefully examine each coin. Mint marks are typically used to identify where a coin was produced, such as Philadelphia or Denver. When a mint mark is missing or not clearly visible, collectors may study the coin more closely to determine whether it is due to wear, production variation, or strike characteristics. These small details add excitement and mystery to the world of coin collecting. The Nevada State Quarter represents much more than just currency. It tells the story of a state shaped by mining, exploration, and the rugged beauty of the American West. Nevada's history is deeply connected to the discovery of silver and gold, which played a major role in the growth and development of the region. The wild Mustangs featured on the coin symbolize the freedom and resilience that define Nevada's identity. Together, these elements create a design that is both visually stunning and historically meaningful. Collectors around the world continue to show strong interest in the Nevada State Quarter because of its artistic design and its place in the later years of the State Quarters program. Coins from the final stages of the program are often considered important because they complete the full collection of all 50 states. Many collectors strive to build complete sets, making each individual state quarter an essential part of the overall series. Condition plays a major role in the desirability of any coin, and the Nevada quarter is no exception. While millions were produced for circulation, only a smaller portion remains in excellent condition today. Coins that show sharp details, strong luster, and minimal wear are highly sought after by collectors. As time passes, it becomes increasingly difficult to find high-quality examples, which increases their appeal in the numismatic market. Collectors also search for unusual features, minting variations, and rare characteristics that can make a coin stand out. While most Nevada quarters are standard circulation issues, exceptional examples can sometimes attract attention from serious collectors. This uncertainty and possibility of discovery is what makes coin collecting such an exciting and rewarding hobby. The state quarters program itself had a massive impact on American culture and coin collecting. It introduced millions of people to the hobby, encouraged families to collect coins together, and created nationwide excitement with every new state release. The Nevada quarter remains an important part of that legacy, representing freedom, nature, and history in a single design. As years go by, finding well-preserved coins from this era becomes more challenging, especially those that have not been heavily circulated. This is why collectors often store their coins in protective holders, albums, or grading cases to preserve their condition. Proper preservation ensures that these small pieces of history remain valuable and meaningful for future generations. Before we end today's video, take a moment to check your coin collections, old jars, drawers, and storage boxes where state quarters might still be waiting to be discovered. You never know when a simple-looking coin could turn into something truly remarkable. If you have any coins like the ones we feature in our videos, make sure to leave a reply in the comments section and share your collection with us. We may feature your coin in one of our upcoming videos. And don't forget to subscribe to US Rare Coins News, turn on notifications, and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts who love discovering hidden treasures every day. $145,000.